sports. It's in the game.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from the Superdome. A return coming from the 14. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Kendre Miller. Room to run right away. The speed on display. He's in. Kendre Miller. Touchdown, Saints. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll run with Dowdle. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43. Play action now. Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. On 3rd down, Prescott. A ball deep for the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a first down. On the ground, it's Dowdle. He slams it in there, and he is in. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Jamal Williams. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Rattler. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now Rattler going to throw. They're called in at the 2. And he's in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Cooks going in motion. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down. The play action. It's Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Rattler. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3.
Check pitch. Ready.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. This will be a Saints 1st down as the tackle's made at the 23-yard line.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the 1st down.
Rattler now back to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. Still going. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints will take a 21-7 lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Prescott on first down. He's going to look downfield once again. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Oh, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
First and 10. To throw, it's Rattler. Now he'll air one out. And that ball picked off. It's the ball hawk, Trayvon Diggs again.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Now Prescott. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. On second down, it's Dak. A quick slash taken by Lamb. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Play fake. Prescott. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. Now Dowdle finds room inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Here's a carry for Dowdle. Good running inside the 25. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 7-yard line. Now Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Now here's second and goal. handoff here, up the middle. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up. On the play fake, Dak. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back in on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rattler. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Hendricks. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go. Ready?
Looking to throw, Rattler. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've reached halftime here in this 11-point game. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On play action, here's Dak. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is brought in. And he will score. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this two-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a big number 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. That's over the middle and taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
It's another run here for Williams. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
The end of the 3rd quarter with the score 6.
Red. Set, go.
They'll look to throw. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Cooks going in motion. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. They'll look to set up the screen here. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Play action now. Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Cooks going in motion. A 1st down throw for Prescott. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball. And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pad.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Saints are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll drop to throw. To the left side in the hands of Hill. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the one he was looking for, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Throw Throwing is Rattler. He's got the connection there to Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And this will be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
Trail green. Here we go, set. Cut.
Here's Rattler. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
On the give, it's Williams. He's to the 10. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. So this one, a win for the Saints. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.